Oh my gosh, I apologize for not being camera ready, but here we go. I haven't made a video in a few days because I haven't had much to say. I've kind of been taking a break from commenting on things and kind of letting time progress. But I have to talk about Epstein. Now, everyone who has been following it already knows he was supposed to be on suicide watch. Guards were overtired and poorly trained. Cameras weren't working. You know, here's the thing. This is what I think, and this is not news. This is what I'm going to do a quick what if. This is what I think. A man with that resource, with that connection, with his power, all that, I, here we go. I don't think he's dead. I think that he was swapped out. I think that he is doing one of those moves where you fake your death so that you get away. Now, there's two options within the faking your death. Either his death was faked in order for him to go into witness protection so he doesn't actually get killed, so that he's protected and that they can do whatever. Or he's escaped and he is colored his hair, wearing a dress in Nevada somewhere. Probably in a very nice place with one of his other pedo friends. I'd prefer to think that the story is that he's dead, such a big, flashy story, so that he's in witness protection, so that they can do more work. That's my hope, and that's my aim to not my aim. That's my hope. The fact that he could possibly be free, have escaped, is my fear, because I have fear that's also equally viable. Him being dead. Now, come on. This is the craziest, randomest series of Smollett's I've ever seen. This feels like a Smollett. And when I mean it feels like a Smollett, it feels fake and manufactured. One of the interesting things, and I actually didn't even think about this till now. One of the interesting things is what happened right after his death is that the media was independent, mainstream media. They all were like, this is uniting the left and uniting the right. Everyone agrees. This is a fishy situation. The right people are saying that, it's been red-pilled. The world's been red-pilled. And actually, in red-pilled, I actually kind of agree. Red-pilled is when you kind of can see through the smog, see through the veil. See through how can one of the most billionaire high-profile people allow himself to be allowed to commit suicide. Now here's the thing. I believe that if someone wants to truly die, and with the weight of his disgusting soul, I believe that if he really wanted to die, I believe that people can do it. Now, if they had said things like there was blood in the room, like he banged his head against the wall, all they have to do is bang your head against the wall, pain, or if he said he just kept stuffing the paper down his throat so that he choked himself, okay, I could accept that. They didn't talk about the smell, because when a person dies, they evacuate. They didn't talk about the state. He was unconscious, apparent suicide. This whole story reeks of movie level bull. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what? It's like Now You See Me. Now You See Me 1. I didn't see Now You See Me 2. Because I was like, I got it. This Epstein situation has rocked me, because I moved away from all political stuff on my Facebook stuff. I moved away from it all because I found there was no point, and I was really excited to see this particular case go through and see who would fall. The Clintons, Trump, the Vatican. I don't know. But you don't have an island for one person. I'm hoping Ghislaine Maxwell is feeling a little better today. I mean, because she seems depressed, right? Someone put her in witness protection. Long story short, people, this Epstein thing has really confused me. And I guess for the time capsule, at this point right now, a billionaire sexual predator was arrested, high profile connection to many, many celebrities, political figures around the world, and he died from apparent suicide, which is awesome. I love language. Apparent suicide. I mean, apparent. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Apparent suicide doesn't make any sense. He died by suicide. Really? Apparently. I mean, it's backwards. Like, apparently, afterwards, it's like, yeah, he killed himself. He did? Apparently? It's like, yeah, that's what happened. But apparent suicide is that's what happened. It was suicide. It's like, don't believe it. It's suicide. It's weird. If they just said suicide, I don't understand. And here we go. I don't understand why the deep state is so sloppy these days. I mean, I think it's because they don't have such a hold, but they're just getting sloppy. I hope all is good. Epstein, that case, regardless of him being alive or dead, the narrative, the spin, it's 2 days out, and it's very unsettling. But I do think people are finally starting to take a look at what is being given to them and not necessarily just eating it and being like, oh, okay. MSNBC host ties Russia to Epstein's death. Peace.